how we got an apartment for an amazing $320 here in Medellin, Colombia.
First of all, let us show you our new apartment.
Here you see our main bedroom with a little balcony in front, and on the right side you see our bathroom. It is known in Colombia that each main bedroom comes with a bathroom, but also you have a second bathroom for visitors, which you see here in front. On the left side we have the office. Here is our living room with on the left side a little balcony, and here you see the open kitchen and the washing machine on the right side.
So today we're going to talk about two things: how we found the apartment, our new apartment, and the whole process to get it. So we were living in an apartment from Airbnb long term, which was furnished. And this was a little bit outside of Medellin because we wanted a more like traditional area. And so we found it. We were there for about a few months. And so the thing is, since we are working at home, we needed a bigger space. So we got to, we started searching in the internet, Fincarais, Airbnb too, but we didn't found so many things. So we saw that there are a lot of kind of, how do you say that, like papers, like some notes on the streets, which are saying, oh, we are renting out this and this apartment. And so we noticed them and were like, why not? But they were all in Spanish, so we called them in Spanish and asked if it's still available. And so yeah, this starts this way. The whole process started this way. So by coincidence, we found this apartment because we were, I think, it was like we were looking for the agency with whom we had like an appointment, or we already had a talk with them about an apartment we already saw, but they moved and we couldn't find the agency anymore. And so we were looking for the agency because it should be in the same area like it was before. And so the thing was, at the time we were looking for the agency, we found another note in an entrance of a skyscraper. And we were like, why not? So we called them, we saw the apartment, and we fell in love with it, and then the whole procedure started, which wasn't easy at all.
So as Tasha already said, there are more or less, there are many ways to get an apartment, but really the best was for us really to get the boots on the ground, walk around here, try to find like some notes on telephone poles or something like that. And this is more or less how we found the apartment. The really difference between, like, I would say the US and here is that you don't really get an apartment with a realtor. So you don't go to a realtor and just tell them, I'll search for an apartment with this and this specifics. But yeah, you walk around, you go through websites and all that kind of stuff. And so how we really got the apartment after we saw the apartment, we liked it, is a totally different story. This is what I'm going to tell you right now, because as you might already know, to get a normal apartment like a Colombian would do here, you need a fiador. This fiador is a co-signer, or maybe many co-signers. And this is really the issue that holds many expats back and really restricts many expats on a small market just meant for expats, which is way more expensive. Because as a normal expat, how should you have a co-signer, which in many cases has to have real estate? When you're just here for like 2 or 3 months, nobody will co-sign you anything. So the process how we got this very good local prices deal is a really Colombian one, because we saw the apartment, we were interested, we called the number, we saw the apartment, then
all in Spanish,
yeah. And the current renter wanted to move out inside of the contract, so the current renter we took over her contract. Then we figured that out with the agency. We went there. First of all, we had Anna, our trusted partner that helps us with a lot of things here in Medellin. She translated the first things, and then they told us that we need a fiador. We had more options, but one thing is a fiador, which requires to have some income and some real estate, and the other were 2 fiadors, so 2 co-signers, and one thing was to leave a very, very big deposit. So at the time we didn't know how big the deposit was, but we tried to go to this route to have the deposit and not to use co-signers, because we weren't quite comfortable with co-signers, and we didn't know which friends we should take for that, and we said okay, we do the deposit, and they did the evaluation where we had to pay $20 without doing anything, just so they evaluated if we could be the renter or renters. And we found out that they require 7 monthly payments, so just for the deposit in some kind of bank account here in Colombian pesos. So this was not something we wanted to do better, because at the end it was $2,500 just in a deposit in Colombian pesos, which will lose money against the dollar anyway, and for inflation and all that kind of stuff. So we said no, that's not an option. We'd rather stay in the apartment we have right now. And then we went there, we talked about that, we talked a little bit more what options we have. Then suddenly the options changed. We just needed 1 fiador, which we said okay, we maybe can manage it. So we have a very, very good friend here in Colombia, and she knew that we had that process going, and she offered us without us even asking that she would be our fiador, and this really solved our problems. So we went to the agency, we said we have the fiador, and then they did some evaluations again, and they said we just don't need 1 fiador, we need 2 fiadors.
Welcome to Colombia.
Yeah, exactly. So we were like, no, what happened? So we thought we had it all figured out, and it was quite a hard process until that point. It took just 2 or 3 weeks to go to this point. And then they said, no, we need another fiador, so another co-signer. So we were like, okay. So then we asked around, but with the co-signer stuff, they're really liable for if you don't pay rent. It's not so easy to get a fiador. You really need to have a good friend here, and that friend also has to have some requirements, so monthly income of that amount and stuff. So it was after that point was quite dead if we really could do that. And then they called us and told us, hey, one moment, she can be the fiador of my contract.
Suddenly.
Yeah, suddenly. So this is how we got it done. So we have 2 fiadores. One is her, one is the friend of ours, and I'm the holder of the contract. So this had happened. Of course, this is really the Colombian way, the Colombian process, and this is really the only way you get Colombian prices, the $330 monthly. Usually rent here for normal expats are around 450, 500, 600, up to 1,000, and if you just new and they have no idea, can be like 1,500, 2,000 and all that kind. But really to go down to get the local prices, you have to do the local way. And this in Colombia means trusting in friends, getting help from friends. It's not like in the US or in Europe where they just trust you as an agency, and they will do stuff, and then you have a deposit of 1 month, 2 months, and that's it. It's really different here in Colombia. And this is the whole process we have done to get that very, very good deal with a nice apartment. We're very happy, and and the little add-on, of course, for all of that, you need a Colombian bank account and the Colombian cedula, so a Colombian ID or something like that, which you only get while having a residency here in Colombia. At the end, for you, it's you have to immerse yourself in the culture if you plan on living here with local prices. Other than that, you can be lucky and have a deal with direct with an owner, but that's quite hard, and you need months and months to do that, to get contacts and everything like that. So do it the local way or pay more. That's just a harsh truth here in Colombia. For you guys, if you're interested in renting an apartment here in Colombia without paying 1,500, 2,000, 2,500 for an apartment with some kind of realtor specialized for expats, of course, if you want to do that, then you will get like a very good penthouse apartment and first class service. But if you're more on the mid or lower budget, let us know. Contact us. The contact details are in the description down below. And we will make sure with our contacts and our partners here in Medellin or all over Colombia that you get a more or less fair deal for a good deal. And this doesn't require Fiador. Of course, maybe it's not like 320, but it will be a good deal for you.
So thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like that in future.